welcome to the most awaited episode of Paavai Star Quest. It's just not a stage for performance, but it's also another name for excellence. The inward talent of young minds are exhibited here. Life is a race where everyone wants to win, but we must understand that every time winning isn't everything. The participation is also very important. No experience in this world has ever been cathartic without the willing participation of an individual. Today, we have some of the stars lined up to show how they shine. Before that, let's take a quick glance of winners of previous episode of Paavai Star Quest. As you know, winners are selected through public voting and panel judgment. Here are the quick glance of winners of previous episode of Paavai Star Quest.
Paavai Star Quest Episode 2. Winners by public voting are Aparna KS, Nithan TS, KANISHKAA R, Sairesh SM, Nagul S. Winners by panel judgment are Darshini MR, SHRI Pravid P, Ilakya A, Darshini A, LAKSHITA A.
Special recognition to all the participants of Paavai Star Quest Episode 2.
Storytelling is an art. As a listener and as a storyteller, that demands a rhythm to act, that demands what falls at least be offered a chance to be restored. I remember my granny telling me a lot of stories from folk to fairy tales. All the way it is over, and here are the tiny tots ready to reach heights. Let's hear the wonderful session of stories.
The participants of Paavai Star Quest Episode 3 are VISHAK V, DIYA S, SMIRUTHIKAA H, ANVIKA-S, KEERTHI RITHVIN PRAKASH, MADHAV SREERAM, NILAN K, ISHAAN Joel B, MATHU SHESHADRI B, YAZHNILA G, KANISHKAA.S, SANVIKA N, AADITHYA A, JASWANTH KARTHICKRAJ A, VEER VETRIVEL S, KRISHNA SARAVANAN, KUMARAN LY, VNANYA MR, LAKSHITA D.
Hi friends, I am VISHAK grade 1 studying in Paavai School. Today I am gonna say a story about the Lost Kingdom. Once upon a time, in the deep forest, there lives Simba, the little cub in the forest. One day Simba wakes up. It was a warm sunny day. Simba touches his hair and sings a song. I am Simba from the jungle. I can swing and tumble. My toes I can fumble. Suddenly, Simba stops singing. A strange noise is coming from the forest. Simba thinks, what it can be? Simba thinks, and went to play with his friends. Do you know Simba's friends? Timba the tiger, Fluffy the rabbit, Hop Hop, Tumby the bear. He loves fish every time. Now Lumby the elephant. Meow. They all play happily. Then the noise was getting closer and closer. Rumble, 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 crack, crash. Simba thinks, what is the sound? Can you all hear that sound? Simba. Then the elephant shouts, it's the bulldozer. The elephant shouts. All the animals got scared and went to see what is the bulldozer doing in our home. The bulldozer is cutting all the trees. The trees are falling one by one. Then Simba and his friends plan to stop the bulldozer. All the animals get up in the forest and scream at the bulldozer. Ah! And the bulldozer got scared and back off. Then finally Simba and his friends save the forest. But still the threat is there. Save the forest, save the animals. Thank you everyone.
My name is Diya of second year. I am here to tell a story about the small clever fish. Long ago there lived a fisherman in a village. He used to go fishing every day along the river. The fisherman threw his net into the river and waited for a fish to get captured into it. Later he sold them in a market and earned money. He followed the same routine every day. But one day, Penny was fishing in the river and waiting for a fish for a long time for a fish to get caught. He was amazed by something unusual. Penny took out the net out. He saw little fish and he got little upset. Very little, she answered it. When the fish saw the fisherman and she pleaded, "Oh, dear fisherman, do not take me off. I am so small." But did not affect the fisherman. He kept pulling the net. Again the fish pleaded, "Oh, poor fisherman, I feel so sad for you. You waited for a long time and you only got me. But I am not afraid of dying. But what money will you get after selling me?" "Very little," she answered it herself. Now the fisherman paid a little attention to her. She continued, "I have a plan. If you allow me to go back to my home, I will tell all my friends how nice you are, and by tomorrow I will get them to your fishing net to meet you near the bank of a river." She picked up one. The fisherman thought, "If I allow her to go back to her home, I will get more fish tomorrow. I will get more money." "Wow," she muttered. Before the smart tiny fish repeated the same question, the fisherman nodded and said, "Yes, but don't forget your promise." The other fisherman leave the fish water happily. Do you know what happened the next day? He looked up for the smart tiny fish, and then he found nothing in the river. The fish did not come. The moral of the story is, the story teaches us very important. Never lose hope in any situation. Arise is fruit of the river. Evil. Thank you. Have a nice day. Namaste. I am Season-2 of Class 1. Today I am going to tell you a story. The false human belief. Long ago, a man went to see the circus show. Before the show began, he saw the elephant tied up by a small rope. The man was confused how such big creatures were tied with a small rope. There were no chains, no cages. It was obvious that the elephants could break the rope at any time. But for some reasons, they are not even trying. And saw the elephant's trainer standing next to the elephants. He asked why the elephants are not trying to escape from here. The trainer said they were like this since the time they were very young. At that time, it was enough to hold them. The elephants could break the ropes easily, but they couldn't, and they failed once. Like the elephants, how many of us go through a belief that we cannot do something because we failed once. So friends, failure is a part of learning. Try and try till you succeed. Failure is a stepping stone to success. Thank you. Namaste to all. I am ANVIKA from Class 1. I am going to tell a story about 6 blind men and an elephant. Once upon a time there were 6 blind men. They thought they were very clever. One day an elephant came to the village. They don't know what is an elephant. So they decided to touch and feel. The first person touches the elephant's body. The elephant is like a wall. Second person touches the elephant's ear and says, "Elephant is like a fan." Third person touches the elephant's neck and says the elephant is like a roller. Fourth person touches the elephant's trunk and says elephant is like a snake. Fifth person touches the elephant's leg and says the elephant is like a pillar. Sixth person touches the elephant's tail and says the elephant is like a rope. They all correct. They all are correct in their view. Really, the elephant is not like that. Not like that. The moral of the story is, we should not think we only know everything. We should respect others' opinion. Thank you all.
Namaste to all. My name is Keerthi of class 2. Today I am going to tell a story. The title of the story is The Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time there were 3 bears. One day Mummy Bear made a big bowl of pottage. My pottage is too hot to eat, said Baby Bear. Let's go for a walk in the woods while our pottage will cool, said Daddy Bear. That's a good idea, said Mummy Bear. Put on your coat, hat and scarf, Baby Bear. It's cold outside, said Mummy Bear. Goldilocks was walking in the woods too. She saw the bear's cozy cottage and stopped to look. Goldilocks knocked the shiny red door and looked through the window. But there was no one at home. Goldilocks was a nosy little girl, so she opened the door and went inside. Goldilocks saw the pottage on the table and felt hungry. The pottage is too salty, so she take next pottage. The pottage is too sweet, but this pottage is just right, she said. Goldilocks sat on the chair to see which one was best. That chair is too big, that chair is too lumpy, but this chair is just small and just right, she said. Goldilocks was very tired, so she went outside. She saw the three beds and Goldilocks tried them all. That bed is too hard, she said. That bed is too soft, but this bed is just right. When the 3 bears came home, they found Goldilocks was fast asleep. When Goldilocks woke up, she saw the 3 bears and ran as fast as could all away. Goldilocks was never nosy again. Thank you. Namaste. My name is RITHVIN. I am studying first standard. Today I am talking about one story that is called as Divya and the Family. Divya lives with her parents. Her brother Arun and Cookie is her their pet dog. Sarma lives with her mother. They live with her grandparents. They all live with their family. Thank you.
Namaste all. My name is SMIRUTHIKAA of first standard. Today I am going to tell a story. The name of the story is The Oak Tree and the Leaves. The oak tree was a huge tree standing near a bank of a river and some reeds. The oak tree was a tall tree with strong branches. The oak tree was proud of himself. One day, the oak tree looked at the reeds and said, I am so strong and mighty, nothing can destroy me, nothing can uproot me. Ha ha ha. He laughed. The reeds said, O mighty oak tree, nothing is immortal in this world. And the oak tree said, "What do you know of my strength? I am the strongest in the jungle." Soon the wind started to blow. The leaves bowed their head. The oak tree said, "You are so weak, you can't survive these storms." Then the leaf said, "We know you are strong, but you don't worry about us. We will survive this hurricane by bowing our head." Soon the wind turned into a hurricane. The oak tree cried and laughed at the leaves. The hurricane took his peak. The leaves bowed their head, but the oak trees continued to stand straight, unbroken, and fell into the river. The moral of the story is being modest is the key. Thank you all. Hi, I'm NILAN. Unity in diversity. India is a land of wonders. I'm happy to present you some of the peculiar features of our country that make it unique. Firstly, there are numerous festivals celebrated across the country. Hindus have Diwali, Christians have Christmas, Muslims have Ramzan, etc. Next is the amazing architecture showcased in Taj Mahal, Tanjavur, Belur, Alabad temples. Moving on to languages. India has 22 official languages and nearly 1,500 other languages. Indian Army has the biggest voluntary military force in the world. It controls highest battlefield in the world, the Siachen Glacier, which is 5,000 meters above sea level. There are various art forms like Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Kathakali, Kuchipudi, to name a few. India's joint family system and arranged marriage are not present in most cultures and around the world. India is well known for the wide varieties of cuisine. Each state and district has different kind of cooking, making use of local ingredients. The country is assorted, but still it is united. India being an inspiration to the rest of the world. We have every reason to be proud of our country. It's our duty to make it shine even brighter. Jai Hind!
Namaste to all our teachers. I am the teacher from grade 2. The topic of the story is the two moons. Once upon a time, there lived a man named Tenali Raman. He was faithful with God his calling. One day, one Saura advised him to chant one mantra 108 times in God's holy temple. Without any doubt, Tenali Raman walked there and closed his eyes and prayed to God. The goddess God was happy, and after some time he heard some sound. Rama, Rama, and he opened his eyes. Goddess Kali has been there. He has been very happy, and the Tenali Raman born to him all. And the goddess Kali said, "Okay Tenali, get up. Why I am coming means I give you 2 gifts." Tenali said, "What are the gifts, my mother?" The gifts are, one is one nectar of wealth and another one is one nectar of wisdom. Dip your finger into one bowl, you will get those powers. But the naughty Rama dipped his finger into both bowls. Goddess Kali
walking. So the rocket was here. The launchman says 3, 2, 1, go. So he saw the earth. He saw the earth. He thinks white, blue, and green. So he thinks and he thinks he will know. The blue color is the water. The green color is the land. Don't want to get lost. He saw shooting star. He wished he wanted to be grown up ice cream man. Thank you.
Namaste, my name is YAZHNILA. I am in class 2. Here to tell you a story, The Two Pots. Once there were the two pots. One is made up of clay. Another one is made up of brass. It is rainy season. The sky is black in color. It rained for days. The river water blanked with flooded water. The pots have started to floating. The brass pot said, "Here friends, come to me. I will protect you." The clay pot said, "No thanks. I fear from you. We will bang with each other. You will remain unhandful. I will break into small pieces." The moral of the story is, it is wise to keep away from neighbors. Thank you.
Namaste to one and all present here. My name is Kanishka from grade 2. Today I am going to tell about the daughters. Once upon a time there lived two daughters together with their parents. They don't have any money. Younger sister name is Priya, elder sister name is Darshini. One day, mother said to Priya, "Go and get some money." Priya to walk away. That time she saw a tree, dry, full of leaves. And she poured some water to the tree, and she walked sometimes. Then she saw a well. It was very dirty. She cleaned the well, and she go to the fairy house, and she asked some work. The fairy give. The fairy told to Priya, "Don't open the 7th room. You can clean the 7th room door alone." After some weeks, the fairy told to Priya, "Go and sleep into 7th room." She sleep. Next day, she surprised because his desk fully of gold and silver coins around. And she walked. She was very thirsty. The well gave some water to Priya, and she walked. The tree gave some fruits and juice, and she came to home. His mother was shocked because she takes some money. His mother told, "This much only. See my daughter how much she is bringing. Learn from my daughter." Darshini go.
The tree was again dry. She didn't pour any water, and the well also again in dirt.
Namaste to all. My name is SMIRUTHIKAA. I am studying in first standard. I am going to tell a story. The story title is The Monkeys and the Hat Seller. Once upon a time there was one man who sold hats. His hat is colorful. Everyone liked his hat. One day he's walking one town to another town. He gets so tired. He saw one big banyan tree and he keep it under a banyan tree his back and he slept. There was suddenly loud shatters. There was suddenly loud shatters is there. Then the shatters lives in group of monkeys. Next, the monkeys saw that bag. The monkeys all excited. The monkeys take one cap and wear it in the head. The hat seller wake up and he find out his caps are gone. And he see here and there. He find out the monkeys all walk wearing the cap. He think, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? He didn't get any idea. He scratched the head. The monkeys also scratched the head. He get one idea. He slammed on the forehead. The monkeys also slammed on the forehead. He take a cap and throw it on the ground. The monkeys also take the cap and throw it on the ground. The hats and every caps collect and run. Thank you.
Namaste all. I am AADITHYA of grade 2 here to talk about the story of the lion and the mouse. Once upon a time, the king of the jungle was in a deep sleep. Suddenly, a mouse saw the lion and started to play on its back, and then the lion woke up and got angry. The lion said, "Hey little mouse, I am going to eat you. I will not play on you from now. Please forgive me. One day I will help you for sure." The lion laughed and said, "Are you going to help me?" The lion then left the mouse. One day when the lion going was the forest, it was trapped in the hunter's net. Then it shouted for the help. Somebody help me. The mouse heard its voice, and now it's time for me to save. Then it started to bite and tear the net, and finally cut the net. And the lion thanked him for the help, and from then they both became friends. Thank you all.
Namaste to one and all present here. My name is Season-2 of grade 2. I am going to tell about one farmer and his 4 sons. Once upon a time there was a farmer. He has 4 sons. The sons always fight among themselves. One day the farmer got
sons, you are limited. No one can make or harm you. If you are alone, anyone can harm you. Then, after this all sons living that they started living happily. Moral of the story: where unity is strength, together we stand, divided we fall. Thank you.
Namaste all, my name is VEER. I am studying in class 1. Once upon a time there was a herd of elephants and they was very thirsty and they was looking for some water. They passed a nearby deserted city. No one was there except mice was there. So the mice got scared. So the elephants would crush and trample them. So the mice gone requested to the elephant's leader, please don't come this way. Please take another route. The elephant leader thought and thought for some time, and the elephant leader said, okay, I will go on another route. And after years, the elephant got tied up with king's hunters, and the mice got the news fastly. So the mice ran to the palace and ran quietly to the palace, saw the elephants tied up with big thin ropes. So the mice goes quietly and through the ropes, and the ropes got cut slowly. After some time the ropes got cut. And the moral of the story is to, if you help others, when you need others, they also will help you.
Namaste, I am KEERTANYA of class 2B. Today I am going to say a story. Once upon a time there lived a little boy named Hans, who lived in Holland. His father took care of dikes so that ships can pass out the canals to the sea. One day, Hans go to give cake to his blind friend. His friend was on the other side of the sea, and it was night. He was going through his house. It was raining, so that he heard water trickling. He was scared. Thank you.
Hey, I am KRISHNA from class 1. Today I tell story. Story name is Meeting God. A little boy wanted to meet God. They had the snacks and go to park. There was an old lady eating sad. They give to old lady a cake. Old lady smiled. The boy also smiled. The boy went to home and tell her mother, I see God in the old lady, and go to park, go to home and tell her son, I see God in the park. The moral of the story is God is everywhere. Thank you.
Namaste. My name is VNANYA. I am studying in 2nd standard. Today I am talking about small story. Name of the story is The Golden Touch of Robert Bruce. Once upon a time there was the big king named Robert Bruce. He was very rich and had a lot of gold. He had a daughter who he loved a lot. One day Robert Bruce found an angel in need of help. He helped her and in returns Robert Bruce wished that everything he touched would turn into gold. His wishes was granted. On his way home, he touched rock and plant and they turned into gold. As he reached home in excitement, he hugged his daughter, who turned into gold. Robert Bruce was devastated. Learned his lesson. Upon learning his lesson, Robert Bruce asked the angel to take these wishes away. Thank you. Namaste to all. My name is LAKSHITA. I am studying in 2nd standard. I am going to talk about the dove and the ant. An ant fell into the water. The dove spotted the struggling ant. Ant climbed gratefully on it, lay there too exhausted to thank the dove. A few weeks later, a hunter came to the forest to snow some birds. Then he spread his nets and settled down quietly. An ant who was passing by these preparations. An ant quickly hit the hunter on his toe. The dove, who was this sound? I'm going away to some place. Okay. An ant walked happily and the dove saved his life. One good turn deserves others. Thank you.
Every culture has its own stories which are shared as means of entertainment, education, cultural preservation and instilling moral values. When a story catches our attention and engages us, we are likely to observe the message and meaning within it. Stories convey the culture, history and values that unite people. Stories create an emotional connection and we can gain a deeper understanding of others' experiences. We have been fortunate to have active participation of our kids. You have made it amazing and interesting. A special mention to our Chairman Sir, Correspondent Ma'am, Director Sir, Principal Sir, Headmistress Ma'am, teachers and students who have made this all possible. We thank the parents for the encouragement and support. The Blooming Stars made this unique event enraptured with their splendid performances. The hard work of your days were evident. Surprising elements are on the way waiting for you. Please do follow us on our Instagram and Facebook page to keep yourself updated for the upcoming events of Paavai. And please vote for your favorite contestant by clicking the link given in the description. We shall meet in the next episode for much more astounding performances. Until then, take care of yourself, be safe and be happy. Thank you.